Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. In this gameplay we're gonna play Greninja in the jungle with the surf build. In the recent patch, Greninja's surf damage has been nerfed. In this gameplay we're gonna see whether Greninja still is a solid pick or not. So we start with Substitute, jumping over the wall. Try to hit the wild Pokemons with melee attack if you can. Here it doesn't matter a lot because I have enough time, but for the main buffs, your range attacks reduce the cooldown of your bubble move, and your melee attacks have higher damage. So in overall, they do the same damage if you consider the moves damage. But yeah, try to hit with ranged attack when you're heading towards other camps. So we start with blue and then go with red camp. After doing those, try to hit level 5 before your first gank. While killing your camps, you can take a look at the lanes, and here I'm not sure which lane to gank, and I'm heading towards mid. Then I decide to go down. We have a Gengar in lane, which is level 3. It's not ideal, but the enemy is overextended here, so we may have a knockout. And yeah, Serena tries to kill the Gengar, and then we get another kill. So we can dunk, but here's the strange thing. Gengar decides to go to base, but those bees are free experience for him to reach level 5, where Gengar reaches its power spike. So I have to go to base because my camps are respawned. I'm kind of a little late, but yeah, you want to do the camps as soon as you can to reach level 9 before the Dreadnought. And yeah, we're just clearing the camps. After those camps, we will do level 7. We can unlock the surf move, and we will hit our power spike in level 7, don't forget that. Here, I'm looking at the top side, whether it's gankable or not. So the Gengar is kinda overextended, and it's a free kill for us. Unfortunately, Terminant is far away, so he might have pushed and then dunked, but I don't take the risk here. And I'm looking for Trevenant, whether I can do anything or not. And yeah, that Pokemon is hard to kill, but yeah, the enemy did a good job there. Maybe the Trevenant extended. So we have 23 seconds for Dreadnought. I'm looking for my buffs. They will be spawning in seconds. Before going Dreadnought, I'm planning to take them. Having the body barrier on the items, it will be a huge spike for us. And if I can catch up with the team before they do Dreadnought. But they look like they're pushing onto enemy, and yeah, it's not bad for me. But if they push too hard, they might die. I have my Unite move now. That's very good for team fights. My teammates are waiting for me. That's very good. So I take a look at that enemy and positioning for my Unite move, initiating the Unite move. Look at their health. They are dying one by one. So when you're ahead of the enemy by 2 levels, and you run a lot of damage to them. So it's very important to have your Unite move for the first red fight. As you have seen, you can initiate with the Unite move, take the shield from the body barrier, and then you can collect the kills with your Surf. Surf will reset on every kill, but it's important to kill the enemy with the Surf. They nerfed the Surf skill a little bit, but yeah, the mechanics, the damage of the Greninja hasn't changed a little bit. So you can use Surf move after another auto attack. Yeah, Greninja is still solid pick for solo queue, where you can snowball very easily. Here I missed my buff spawn, so Blastoise is taking it. It's totally fine if your team wants more XP, but it's best for you to be there at the time spawns. But yeah, if I am away from the camp, you can take it. Here, as you see, I missed the surf, and the thing with your melee boosted attacks, you're gonna dash towards your opponent. So if you are using the surf in the same direction, there's a chance that you're gonna miss your target. Sometimes you may hit, but that depends on the hitbox of the enemy. So you can do backward surf to guarantee the hit, and while doing your camps, you can also use that. Also, uh, as I mentioned before, the ranged attacks reduce the cooldown of the surf. For example, in fights, you may not get the reset, but afterwards you may try to reduce the cooldown of the surf. Here we are preparing for the Dreadnought, and my teammates are helping me, luckily. So the thing here that I've done wrong, I initiated with the Surf, then I've seen that enemies are very low HP, and then I decided to use my Unite move. But the ideal thing is, if you're sure that you can one-shot them, you can initiate, otherwise you don't want to initiate. Let your tanks and fighters initiate first. Maybe Gengar can try to one-shot someone before you're initiating. So also the Charizard is kind of a hard matchup for Greninja. If he can land an ulti on you and then you cannot deal with him. So you're gonna shred you with his auto attacks in the flying form. So that's a thing to mention. So we're gonna defend this Rotom here, and they're waiting for it to come. So the enemy is not pushing. After killing the Rotom, the best thing to do is to farm while waiting for the Randall to spawn. So I'm not gonna use my Unite move in the next red because I'm gonna save it for the Zapdos fight. So the thing with the last red is you don't want to risk anything. Like enemies are pushing a lot, pushing far away from their base, so they're easy kills for us with our team composition. So yeah, if you had the third Reno in your game, don't waste your Unite move there. And here we cannot kill the Dreno because Zapdos is coming on the way. So I'm just level up to 14. It's hard for me to get level 15, but yeah, maybe it's best to leave the farm to your teammates. But here, the red buff is very useful in the last fight because it slows your enemies. The ranged attacks of the Greninja, the boosted range attack of the Greninja also uh, reduces the movement speed of enemies, but having a red buff is very important. Here I'm trying to take position, and then I will be initiate with my Unite move because Charizard is kind of low and my team is there. So here Serena is very low on HP. I use eject button and surf. You can also use surf then eject button if you are very confident with that. So Talonflame tries to dunk. It's a free kill, and they have two people alive here. So yeah, I'm just trying to kill the Gardevoir, but it's a stun on me. And then here you can try to bait your opponents, and they will come. But my team already got Zapdos, and I'm trying to run away from the Charizard. Like I mentioned, has very high attack damage when it changes form after Unite move. And Gengar dunks here, trying to reach the inner dunk zone. I also dunk after dunking, and don't forget to retreat to defend your zones, because farming and dunking is not very optimal in this case. Here we know we are already ahead, so we are defending with Gengar, and yeah, just waiting for game to end. So it's best to wait at the base for the jump pad, but here we have 2 dunk zones available, so we can easily defend them. So the enemies are trying their luck with their last push, and if they have low points, they may dunk like the Charizard did there. It's a little bit hard to avoid, but yeah. If you like the video and the guide, feel free to hit the like button, and if you're into the content like this, feel free to subscribe. Here we will see the damages done, and yeah, the Pikachu and Gengar is kind of low on damage, but it may happen in solo queues. And thanks for watching, see you on the next video.